Hey guys, Racey Padilla here again. I want to talk a little bit about selecting the right variety for the right application. I know we get into all over the US, different parts of the regions, and we have several varieties that work in most of the regions across the entire US. Our breeding program is pretty large, and I just want to kind of walk through here and demonstrate, what varieties I recommend specifically for this Georgia or southeastern market. And whether it's a grazing situation, whether you're actually looking to double crop and you want hay, baleage, hay, silage, or maybe you want to do something in between where you get some grazing on top of a little bit of hay later on. So if you're double or triple cropping, the key to this is going to be maturity. Maturity is going to be your best play. And maturity being, we need that triticale variety to be vigorous, be aggressive in the fall, get your ground cover, and then also be really aggressive in the springtime and hurry up and get through its reproductive stages for growth for it to produce the tonnages you need for that time of year. TriCal Sprinter, it's got that just right maturity to go in that double and triple cropping system. We're about 3/4 to fully headed in this field here, and that's probably about a week behind schedule. If we're going to go late boot, we probably needed to cut this about a week ago, but it still holds true that this is a really good product to have in that double triple cropping system. So here's an example of one that's could fit the double cropping system. If you've got a little more time or have the ability to plant a little shorter day corn. This is TriCal Surge, fully onless. Historically has a really good grazing record. You can see the biomass in here, high tillering, heavy leaf, good canopy. This is a really good cover crop variety for this area. It's a really good hay production potential. And like I said, if you had a little more time to let this one grow and reach its full maturity stage, we're right at flag leaf here. You're gonna look, if you want to do a hay production, you're probably going to want to push that to boot stage. We're going to be about a week to 10 days from reaching boot stage. And if you can really wait on it and let it get to that full maturity, you're going to not give up much quality at that earlier or later maturing stage, but you're also going to have a significant jump in tonnage. From flag leaf to late boot, you're probably potentially going to get a 25% jump in tonnage. So there's an opportunity here to use this one in application for hay or for silage. Here's an example of a true winter in this part of the US. We're still here in Georgia. This is Gainer. TriCal Gainer has been a really good, very winter hardy. One of the earliest true winters on the market compared to pretty much every variety on the market, including our competitors, not only TriCal brands, but the competitors. You'll see that the maturity play here. This one is just now pushing a flag leaf and a lot of these plants. We're really getting into the latest maturity we'd probably want to have in this environment, but this is actually this is just a great example of why selecting the more aggressive or the maturing varieties in a double cropping system. So to give you an example on the maturities, we've got Gainer, and then we just talked about it. This is hybrid Gainer. Again, this is that same variety in a hybrid background where we've been able to shave the maturity off of it and get that right maturity to fit this system. Very aggressive. You'll see it actually throws a little bit more leaf. The tillering's about the same in my opinion on these two, but really that maturity is a massive play here for this one. The vigor in the fall is significant over Gainer for this particular area, and so the grazing opportunity is a little more vast for this one, or fits that system a little bit better.